groups, and I think Anil has done a commendable job in trying to represent a story from his community. I think we need more storytellers like him. Anil, and I think there are some cast and crew.
Surat Pun Magar.
Just briefly, he started making this film about 7 years ago, and he was about 18 years old then. And his father actually wanted him to join the British Gurkha army, and he'd come to. He was planning to, get into the army, but then he met his uncle or the producer. He didn't really have any money, about 2,500. What do you say, Manal? About 2,500 rupees in his pocket. But the producer said, "Look, I don't have a lot of money, but I have equipment. If you'd like, to start making a film."
अनि मामाले सायद म चाहिँ के ठान्छु भने अहिले जति जेसुकै भयो भने किम्फमा आउनु किम्फलाई धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु किनभने यहाँसम्म ल्याइदिनु भयो अनि सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा मैले मामालाई चाहिँ धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु किनभने यदि त्यतिखेर मामाले क्यामेरा र क्यामेरा अनि खर्चहरू नदिनुको भए सायद यो फिल्म बन्दैन थियो होला ईश्वरी मसँग थियो त्यही भएर मामालाई मैले धेरै धन्यवाद दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ अनि हामीले मामाको साथी हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले चाहिँ खिचिदिनु भयो उहाँलाई होइन अनि म पनि अलिकति मात्रै सिकेको थिएँ मेरो चाहिँ नवीन सुब्बा अनि अनुप सुवेदी उहाँहरूले पढाउनु भएको थियो धेरै पनि पढेको थिएन 3 महिना ट्रेनिङ थियो त्यतिखेर त्यसपछि चाहिँ धेरै फिल्महरू पढेँ अनि धेरै सिकेँ यहाँदेखि निस्किँदा चाहिँ के लगेर जानु भने हामी स्टोरी हेर्न आएको मेकिङ चाहिँ हेर्न आएको थ्याङ्क यू
Are there any questions or comments, or would anyone like to? Yes?
It was a beautiful story, and thank you very much for bringing history and culture to us and the stage. And I have a question about when you're finishing the film, you're talking about preserving Magar culture. What attempts are you doing for that community now?
It's difficult to say. There's a clash between the old and the younger generation. His father still herds sheep and still wants to return to the village and goes back from time to time. But a lot of the younger people are moving out of Nepal, looking abroad for jobs. And basically there's a lot of rural to urban migration, the younger kids want their parents or their families to move to Kathmandu or to city areas. But it's difficult for him to say, but he would really like to continue his father's profession or the community profession. More after this.
Hello. सर्वप्रथम त दाइ तपाईले मेरो व्यक्तिगत तर्फबाट धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद छ र यहाँ लम्बा मायालाई माया गरेर
A new sheep in charge of the herd. Why didn't that happen in the story? So he's asking the director. And apparently for practical purposes, when they were actually filming or doing the shoot production, there were 6 of them. He would have liked that too, to give a positive end or to create another sheep or a leader or Lomba. But apparently even when they were doing the research of filming, it wasn't happening. There was no this basically reflects what was happening in real life, that the herd that they were following didn't have a head sheep. So this is how the story kind of played out. We have one more, if anyone would, one more comment. Okay, the lady in blue.
मलाई पर्सनली के लाग्छ भन्दा तपाईले 7 years अगाडि मुभी बनाउनु भयो अहिले तपाईले गर्नु भएको कुरा तपाईको मुभी नै हो के हामी जस्तो नयाँ मान्छेले तपाईको कल्चरको बारे बुझ्नु पायो एन्डिङ सम्म पनि नाम आउँदाखेरि पनि इन्स्ट्रुमेन्टहरु हरेक कुरा देखिरहेको थियो तपाईको मेजर कन्ट्रिब्युसन वा तपाईले मेजर काम गर्नु भएको भनेको त्यही हो जस्तो लाग्छ अनि मलाई सोध्नु मन भएको चाहिँ तपाईहरुले कुन गाउँमा शूट गर्नु भएको हो
को सिमाना वरिपरि दरपाटन थाहा छ होला हजुरलाई दरपाटन एरियातिर
Thank you. She had a point which I wanted to say too, but I'm just translating. She basically said that this film is your contribution to your community, so that the traditions, culture carries on, and people know more about what the Magar community. And the film was basically shot in Rukum, around Dhorpatan region in western Nepal, around Bagdum, Rukum, Dhorpatan area. So thank you very much. Dhanyavad.